Hey guys, welcome to another video by Subscribe. And this is just kind of an update here. Just been working on the 8 all night, the losi 8 buggy that I got from oh crap, I just have to think of his name. RC Racer Beast. Sorry, I forgot about that for a second. It is you guys can read that. It's 12:32 a.m. I've been working on this since about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Right when I got home, I unboxed it and started. So, so far this is what I have done. Well, I figured out the receiver is shot. That would explain all the cords everywhere. And yes, this is a ghetto-made Band-Aid by myself. So, cut myself, and I don't feel like finding one. I was just in my room, or my workshop part of my room, so I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna make one. So I did. It works pretty well too. I also have the gas tank out, the engine out, which is kind of a bitch to get out because most of the screws on here are standard and all of my Allen wrenches are metric, so it's pretty goofy actually. So tomorrow I gotta go out and on the 23rd of 10/23/10 I have to go out and that's tomorrow. I have to go out and buy some standard Allen wrenches. So probably gonna call it quits here pretty soon. I just want to get that engine off and then I'll start working on this tomorrow morning again. The Pico Evo .21 says Pico right there. So pretty big engine. It's .21, so it's got a pretty nice carburetor that I cleaned up on it, best I could, at least. It's got a whoops. It's got a, I think this is what you call a turbo plug, the silver thing up here that goes around the top of the carburetor. I think that's what you call a turbo plug. I guess it's supposed to give it more power or something. So yeah, I cleaned that up and everything, and I re-greased that. This is the son of a biatch that cut my frickin' finger. Now trust me, it may seem like a small little cut, but it hurt like a mofo. So here's the pipe here. I'm not sure why there's numbers on it, 053, but alright. And the mounting there, the little mount screw there at the end is stripped out, so I had to take it off the mount right here. If you guys can kind of see my finger there, I had to take it out right there. So yeah, pretty nice pipe though. Just needs to be cleaned up, maybe polished a little bit. So I'll probably do that. Gas tank just needs to be cleaned out. I'm not sure what kind of ghetto thing you got going here, Kyle, but looks like the fuel line goes in there, and then I looked inside there and there's like a fuel filter. So I don't know what kind of ghetto stuff you got going on there, but yeah. So cleaned up the cooling head here. I'm probably gonna get a new cooling head just all itself because, well, it's chipped right there. Just get a Pico Evo cooling head. And this fin down here, actually, what I noticed when I was cleaning it, you can see that fin moving down there. Yeah, that's completely, like, it's not broke, like it's not like chipped anywhere. It's just completely broke around like the inside of the head. Like, I'm just gonna call that the center mount. That's just what I'm gonna call it. But you can see it wiggle there. So yeah, that ain't good. And so yeah, clean that up a little bit. Haven't been able to do much really because I don't have standard hex-head screwdrivers. So I kind of need standard to work on a lot of this. I also took off the mud guards on both sides. Chassis looks pretty good except for one thing that I'm kind of confused about. God damn it. Sorry, I was trying to get the chassis to stay up. If you can see my handwriting there, you're kind of upside down, but that says crack. If you guys can see that, I'm pretty sure that's a crack. It starts right there at the top of my thumb, and you guys can see that pretty good too. I'm pretty sure that is a crack. And then it ends about past that screw hole right there that you're seeing. So ends a little bit past there, so it's like all the way down the side of the chassis. But see, the weird thing is, you can see it underneath. You can see it right there, perfectly clear right there. You can see it there. But now if we go to this part of the chassis, you can't see it at all. Like, even, I mean, I know it's kind of dark for you guys, but I don't see it. I can't find it. Or I don't know where it's at. I kind of wiped it off a little bit. I can't see it. I'm serious. So, not sure. I'll probably just end up keeping this chassis anyway, though, because I like this chassis. I like the color of it. 2, it's really thick. And 3, it's the least scratched out of all of them. You can see how scratched up this one is here. And if we go to this chassis right here, you can see how scratched that is there. And this one is the worst out of them all, but this one's already got the mud guards attached to them and everything. So that one's pretty bad too, but not too big of a deal. I'm not too worried about it, but yeah. So I did figure out in his video, he said that he wasn't sure if the servos worked or not. The steering servo does work for sure. Not sure if the throttle servo does yet. I wasn't able to find the wire. What I'm kind of confused about is there's usually only 3 wires. There is a wire for the battery pack, the power wire. There's a battery for the throttle servo, and there's a cord for the battery that plugs into the receiver. There's a cord for the throttle servo that plugs into the receiver, and there's a cord for the steering servo. So that's only 3. Well, here in this little mess we have 1, 2, hang on, just let me count these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 5 different plugs there, and I have no idea why there would be 5 plugs. So another thing why I do not have the radio tray out already, standard. I need standard hexes, so get those tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to finish this up before the weekend, because I want to hit the track with this before it starts getting like really cold out. But differentials seem nice. Everything spins real nice. You can see there, drive shafts are spinning. So there's the Revo there. You can see I got the radio box open there. Just was using that on the buggy here, testing everything. And 3.3 engine here. Starter box, fixed that up and just cleaned it a little bit. It was a little bit dirty, so I cleaned that. The fixing part of it was the connection wire fell off, so got that all fixed there. So I tried to see if this would work on my Revo. It didn't, so can't use that on my Revo. And so losi body here. Yeah. So, and you guys gotta check one quick thing here. Yeah. So, sorry, I had a text message from Kyle there. Here's a little battery for the Mini Revo. I drove the Mini Revo three times today already, since I had it since 3 o'clock, so I drove it 3 times already. Pretty fun, actually. For how small of a car it is, it's a very fun little car, I think. Handles pretty good. I was doing triple backflips over my curbs. My curbs are like from the table to like, I gotta say, like this high, so they're only like maybe half a foot tall. I was doing triple backflips with this thing. That's how insane power this thing's got. That's only with 1 battery, and I'm getting a second battery here probably in the next week or 2, and then probably, if it depends how long I'm gonna have this, I don't know, I might end up selling this Probably not, because it's awesome. But if I don't end up selling this in probably like the next couple months, I will get a lipo for it. Just like a 2S lipo. I've heard 3S just completely destroy the differentials. So yeah, tires and rims look pretty nice. He said that, or RC Racer B said that he only used it a few times. I put a screw up here. It's actually for the losi, but it works out pretty well. You can't even tell that it's crooked at all, unless you look at it from the top. So, yeah, not too bad. Holds it in. But, yeah, otherwise everything works out pretty well. Suspension's real nice. Brushless system doesn't get too hot on here. It does warm up a little bit, but, I'm going to start. I usually have the battery on this side, and that's right underneath the ESC. And, like, I took out the battery after my second time running it, like a full charged one, and it was really hot. Like, you couldn't even hold it in your hand for like 10 seconds without burning the hell out of it. So I'm going to switch the battery over to this side instead of having it underneath the whole Valenion system, and hopefully it won't get so hot. And another thing is that I'll probably get more air too, because you can see here the vent, sorry about that, the vent right here, right where my middle finger is, air goes through that, but the servo's right in the way, so if I put it here, the vent gets more air. So I'll probably do that, switch that around there. Pretty fast Super Brain 809 charger. I charged the receiver battery to the buggy there. That's what my table looks like right now. So, yeah, and power cell here. Gonna get another one of these. Little mini Revo body. Nothing too terrible about that one, but yeah. So all the buggy tires over there. I got my new quarter fuel tonight, as you guys know, I think. But yeah. So yeah, it's just a quick update here. Actually, it wasn't very quick. It was a pretty long update, but so mini Revo here, pretty good. Like it. I like it a lot, actually. It's a nice little car just for screwing around with. If you just take it outside and just want to mess around at night or something, you know, don't want to deal with your nitros for the day, just take the mini Revo outside for a while and just screw on with that for a while. So, yeah, and so that's about it here. I probably won't tear this engine apart tonight, simply because I am so freaking tired. I could probably just sleep in my chair that I'm sitting in right now. So I'm gonna go to bed, you guys. Peace out, take it easy. And Kyle, just tell you one thing. This engine's a piece of shit. It's got rust in there. So you can kind of see it right there. It's got rust, Kyle! So, yeah, probably getting a new engine for this thing some point. I'm gonna see how this thing runs tomorrow. Yeah, so peace out, you guys. Take it easy, and have a good night, and I'll see you guys some other time. Later.